How do you design one of the most advanced ERs in the country? At Parkview, we did it by focusing all our attention on you, the patient, by involving doctors and nurses in the design process, by creating quieter, more private spaces, and by leading the region in heart, stroke, and trauma care. This is not your typical emergency room. It's Parkview. In an emergency, isn't this where you'd rather be?
Parkview, your partner in health.
Box office, Billy Curry and Kelsey Ballerini. A monumental night in Indy.
It's time for high school basketball on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy. Now let's go courtside for all the action.
And welcome to a rare Monday night of high school basketball in the Fort Wayne area. It's non-conference basketball tonight as the Leo Lions visit the Homestead High School Spartans. Good evening, everyone. I am Brett Rump. Glad you're joining us for high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM. The Leo Lions come in 9-5 under Kerry Cogdill, their 12th year coach, while the Homestead Spartans come off a couple of big SAC wins. They're sitting on top of the conference, 8-4 the overall mark for 17th year coach Chris Johnson. 256 wins here at Homestead. He's got 336 overall in 22 years, including a stint at Bishop Dwenger prior to coming out here to coach the Spartans. Well, Leo defeated East Noble their last time out, 57-50. Homestead had the big win at Northside, 60-54. And looking at this matchup, two schools that both on the suburbs for Leo, the northeast side, for Homestead, the southwest side. But not a big crowd making it out here to Homestead High School tonight. Leo scored 63.5 a game while giving up 58.6. Homestead scoring 57.4, giving up 56. For the Leo Lions, it's about the big man. Dylan Barrow is a 6'8" senior who can play anywhere from the post to the perimeter. Meanwhile, for Homestead, they're led by Taj Curry, 3-year starter. Curry, the only holdover from last year's state championship team. He's a 6'3" senior guard to pace the Homestead Spartans. Taking a look at other starters in this game for the Leo Lions, they are the visitors on the scoreboard. They'll start Reed Heron, a 5'9" senior guard. Will Morrow is a 5'9" junior guard. They've got Jeremy Davison, just a sophomore, but a sharpshooter, a 6'1" forward, along with Max Dove, a 6'5" senior, playing on the front line. Dylan Barrow, the 6'8" senior, is the Lions' top scorer. For the Homestead Spartans, they'll start Jacob Wolfkale, a senior point guard, standing 6 feet tall. He's joined in the backcourt by Jack Ferguson, a 6'2" junior, who's a sharpshooter from the perimeter, and Taj Curry, who is a 6'3" senior. We saw him run the point against Northside on Friday night. Parker Mangus is a forward, a junior, standing 6 feet 2 inches tall, and Brandon Durnell, the big man, he's going to have his hands full with the 6'8" Dylan Barrow. Durnell not unaccustomed to that. On Friday night, he had to match up against the 6'10" Jalen Butts for Northside. Durnell got 2 early fouls guarding Butts down low, but then kept himself out of foul trouble and didn't pick up the 3rd foul until the 4th quarter. Durnell is a 6'6" junior who plays the post for the Homestead Spartans. Homestead wearing their home white uniforms, blue letters, numbers, yellow trim, while the Leo Lions take the court in gray uniforms. They've got purple numbers and black trim. Well, coming up later this week, we will have SAC basketball on Friday night out at Carroll High School. The Snyder Panthers visit the Carroll Chargers. It's the final week of girls-boys basketball doubleheaders in the SAC, and we will bring you both games from Carroll, starting with the girls game at 6 and the boys game to follow. Afterwards, join us for the Parkview Sports Medicine post-game show live from the Pizza Hut at Pine Valley. We'll be there up until 10:30 with all of your high school basketball scores, coaches, interviews, and more. I'll be joined by Dean Jackson this Friday night at the Pine Valley Pizza Hut for the Parkview Sports Medicine high school postgame show. Well, DC Hendricks handling things back in the ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM studios. Don't forget to join us each day from 4 to 6 for the Sports Rush. It is local sports talk back on the radio. I am your host each and every day from 4 to 6. We hope you join us tomorrow for the Sports Rush on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM. At this point, we'll take a break. When we come back, we have got high school basketball for a Monday night. The Leo Lions visiting the Homestead Spartans on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments with 14 conveniently located clinics. Go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sports-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
Before or after the game or anytime, Pizza Hut invites you to come in and enjoy a large, hot-from-the-oven pizza with your choice of crust and toppings beginning at $11. Or have you tried Pizza Hut's award-winning Wing Street Wings? Available in 3 styles and 8 great flavors from mild to hot, Wing Street Wings are crowd pleasers. Want exclusive deals and savings? Become a Hut lover by signing up at PizzaHut.com. With dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, order America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings at Pizza Hut. The perfect post-game destination is your convenient hometown Pizza Hut.
It's that time of year again, folks. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care is here to keep you and your family safe on the road. Another ferocious winter is upon us. Make sure your vehicle is prepared. From tires to brakes, alignments, engine diagnostics, oil changes, and more, they continue to provide exceptional service for your car or truck. Be prepared this season with McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care. Visit one of our 3 locations or online at McMahonTires.com and experience the McMahon difference. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care, a name you can trust, a company who cares since 1969.
Now back to high school basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Tonight we're at Homestead High School for non-conference boys basketball. The Leo Lions and the Homestead Spartans. I am Brett Rump. DC Hendricks handles the buttons back in the ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM studios. This series one-sided. They've played 10 times over the last 30 years, and Homestead perfect 10-0 against Leo. Last time they met, though, was a little over 2 years ago, when Homestead was an 87-60 winner over Leo. But we all know the last couple of years, this Homestead Spartans team included a gentleman by the name of Caleb Schwanigan. And that was a mismatch for a lot of high school basketball teams in this area. They're introducing the Homestead Spartans now to a very light crowd on a Monday night, as you'd expect here at Homestead High School. Almost as many fans making the trip across town from Leo as have shown up over in the Homestead side. The student section with about 25-30 high school students for Homestead. The adult section probably with 100 to 150 fans right straight across the way. Our Leo section is just above us and to the right, and it is fairly well filled with mostly parents and supporters. The teams are on the court. Leo wearing gray uniforms, purple letters, numbers, white trim, while the Homestead Spartans have the white uniform. Royal blue letters, numbers, and yellow trim. Taj Curry steps into the center circle. He's going to go at it and jump with Dylan Barrow. Barrow listed 6'8", might have been generous. Looking at him compared to Taj Curry at 6'3", Barrow looks like he might be 2 to 3 inches taller than Taj Curry, and the tip won by Barrow into the backcourt. Leo will start with the basketball, moving right to left as we look at a court side here at Homestead. Starting with the basketball, Morrow Gives it down to Barrow. He'll take a little short 10-footer from right angle. No good. And on the rebound, it goes off of Homestead, out of bounds. Leo will inbound underneath their basket. Jeremy Davison will get the responsibility to trigger it in. He looks, and now lobs it straight out in front of him to Max Dove. Back to Davison. Up top between the circles, Morrow. Left wing to Heron. He will shoot it. Three-pointer. Got it. Reed Heron had Taj Curry backing off, trying to front Barrow down in the low block, and it gave Heron a spot to shoot the three ball, and he puts the Lions in front 3-0. About 30 seconds in. Now the Spartans with their first possession in the front court. Ferguson has it, left angle, 30 feet out, takes the top of the key, and on a pick and pop, he finds the big man, Brandon Durnell, who misses from three, but an offensive rebound and then a throwaway. Here's Davison, one-on-one to the basket, left-handed layup, good, and the Lions have gotten out to a 5-0 lead, 1 minute in. Spartans. Jacob Wolfkale brings it front court, right sideline. Crosses over, tries to center the floor. Left side to Mangus. Near the corner to Taj Curry. Curry, the lefty, takes it with the right hand up to the elbow and then pops high half court to Wolfkale. Top of the key, he's unguarded, but he won't shoot it. He'll give it up to Curry. Between the circles, bounce pass, a bad one, and that's stolen underneath by Leo's Will Morrow. Morrow into the front court. Will set the offense just inside the circle. Takes it to the right and bounces it. Right post to Barrow. Cross courts it. Up top, it's Davison. Davison's guarded by Curry. Dove in the lane. Outside, the kick to Morrow. A three ball for Morrow off the mark, and Homestead's Jack Ferguson pulls down the rebound and dribbles it himself into the front court, right wing. Crossover, can't get past his man. Now it's rotating around the perimeter where a wide open Wolfkale has a look at three and doesn't get it. Barrow the rebound. Leo front court quickly. Morrow goes to Heron. He will try another three, didn't get it, and Homestead's on the run. Ferguson to Curry. Layup good. Assist to Jack Ferguson, and the Spartans on the board. 5-2, 5:43, and the clock runs. We're in the opening quarter here at Homestead High School. Davison drops it in the low block to Barrow. Cross court on the skip. Heron trying again for three. And now he's 1 for 3 long range. Rebound Homestead. Lead pass Curry. He's out of the field. Layup good. 5-4, a 1-point game. 5:22. Our clock continues to run. Leo just didn't get back on defense. Easy layup for Curry. There's a nice drive and dish. Morrow dropped it off to Dove, who lays it in. Defense collapsed on the penetrating guard, leaving Max Dove, a 6'5 senior, alone in the left block. Leo has a 7-4 lead. Homestead the ball, front court. Taj Curry, right sideline to Wolfkale, takes the top of the key. Now Durnell flips it outside right side to Ferguson. Pick and pop again. Durnell gets it. Attacks from the right wing. Gets cut off baseline. Outside to Ferguson. High post to Durnell. Hand off to Ferguson. Down the right side of the lane. He'll kick in the corner, where Mangus will drain the three ball from the corner. 7-7 tie. Homestead on a 7-2 run. 4.5 minutes left, opening quarter. Jeremy Davison takes it to the right, throws it back left, and that's a bad pass. Right in the passing lane was Wolfkale. That's 2-on-1. Curry to a driving Ferguson for the layup. Homestead in front, 9-7, a 9-2 run for the Spartans. And it hasn't been that difficult. Leo not getting back on defense, making it easy for the Spartans. Barrow on the right wing, skips it, far corner. Another three on the way for Heron. He misses again. Rebound, slapped around, and it's on the floor. Picked up Davison. He had it knocked away. Now Davison gets it underneath. We'll give to Dove a drive, and Dove will not get the bucket. But they call a jump ball. Ball was never tied up, but they ruled that it was, so we'll point the arrow Homestead's way, and the Spartans will get the ball. Leo not happy with the call, and I don't blame them. 3:49, clock running, first quarter. Homestead front court leading 9-7 over the Leo Lions. Wolfkale, top of the key. Bounce pass, high post is Durnell. He'll dribble out to the wing, take it toward the baseline, and back up to Wolfkale. Ferguson just left to the top of the key. Fires a three, no good. Rebound is out of bounds, and we've got a push. Justin Shippey with the call underneath. A foul on Parker Mangus, the 6'2 junior for Homestead. He gets his first, team's first foul called in the game with 3:31 remaining first quarter. And a 9-7 Homestead lead. Leo with the basketball. Up top now running the point, Craig Klopfenstein, of course, the quarterback for the Lions football team that fell so short, so close to Dwenger. And there's a bucket on a jump hook in the lane. It's a goaltend. They interfered with the basket while the ball was in the cylinder, and that will be a bucket for Leo, tying the score 9-9. Max Dove credited with the bucket. He's got 4 to lead the Lions with 3:12 remaining opening quarter. Taj Curry straight down the center of the floor. On the left wing, Wolfkale takes it toward the elbow. Then on the baseline, there's Durnell. 15-footer, nothing but net for Brandon Durnell. Durnell's first bucket, 11-9. Homestead the lead. Launching a 3 is Davison. He misses. Long rebound to Ferguson, and it's a 2-on-2. Ferguson to the basket. Layup. He couldn't get it. It was contested. And the rebound out to Dylan Barrow. Lead pass to Davison. He tried to shot fake. Couldn't keep the feet on the ground. Turnover on the travel against Jeremy Davison will give it to the Homestead Spartans, and Homestead leading at 11-9, 2:40 to go in our first quarter here on the southwest side of town. Homestead looking for their 9th win in their 13th game. Mangus bounced it down low to Curry. He chased it all the way out to the corner. Now posting Durnell. Give and go to Curry as he slashes into the lane. Missed the shot. Got it back. Curry, pump fake. Glass, yes. From in close, Taj Curry. He's got 6 here early, and it's the Spartans leading at 13-9 over the Leo Lions. Corner, Davison. Bounce pass into the lane. Barrow double team. He sends it outside to Heron, who tries yet another 3 ball. He's now 1 for 5 from distance, and the rebound out of bounds. It was last touched by Homestead. Leo will inbound under the basket. Heron will be replaced by Will Morrow, as Coach Gary Cogdell noticing that they're not guarding that perimeter player, and as long as Heron keeps missing, he's got to get someone in there that can shoot it. Backdoor cut, Barrow. Nice pass. Klopfenstein looks like a quarterback, is one, and Barrow with the reception under the basket and the layup. First bucket for Barrow, and it's 13-11. Lions close to within 2. Spartans ball front court. Ferguson, left angle to Curry. Posting, Durnell turns into the lane up top. Top of the key, open jumper by Mangus, missed it. Durnell got the offensive rebound out near the foul line. 15-footer, no good. And then on this rebound, Parker Mangus just picked up another foul. 2 fouls in the game, and they've both been called on the Homestead junior, Parker Mangus. It will force Chris Johnson to his bench, and Eric Martin, who started against the Northside Redskins, the Spartans' last game on Friday, will come in. Martin's a 6'3 senior. Adds a little bulk and size into the Homestead lineup. Near the left corner, it's Jeremy Davison. Homestead in a man-to-man defense. Barrow up top, reaching, trying to knock the ball away from Barrow was Martin, and Martin will be whistled for the foul. It's his first, team's third, with 1:19 remaining opening quarter. 13-11, Homestead the lead, and Lions with the basketball. Wide open, Morrow the shooter. 3-ball good. Nobody guarded Morrow, and he drained it. Leo leads 14-13. Drive all the way to the basket. Wolfkale, nobody stopped him, and he laid it in. Right back in front for the Spartans, 15-14. Now Morrow drives, kicks out to Davison in the lane. He'll flip it baseline to Dove. Steps out to the corner, top of the key to Dylan Barrow. Tries the 3, didn't get it. Rebound knocked around, and we're going to have a push called on Leo's Max Dove. The first foul called on the Lions. 48 seconds remaining. We're in the opening quarter. It's 15-14. Homestead the 1-point advantage and have the basketball as the Spartans will slowly dribble down the center of the floor. Taj Curry runs the point. Flips on the right wing to Wolfkale. Up top, Durnell. Left wing, Ferguson. Launching. 3. In and out. No good. Dylan Barrow the rebound. Had it knocked away. Now scrum forward in the lane. And I think we've got a tie up or a timeout. They're going to give Dylan Barrow a timeout. So a Leo timeout with 30.8 seconds remaining opening quarter, and the Spartans in front, 15-14. You're listening to high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments. With 14 conveniently located clinics, go to indianapt.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit indianapt.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Still 30.8 seconds remaining in the opening quarter. Homestead a 15-14 lead over the Leo Lions. Homestead 10-0 against the Lions all time. Leo looking for their first win over what is now an SAC opponent. Slowing it down, Leo front court, Klopfenstein left sideline to Davison, back to Klopfenstein center circle. Takes it all the way up to the right corner and throws it left side to Davison. Leo working high, and now Wolfkale tries to deny Klopfenstein. We're at 8. Klopfenstein a kick out. Morrow open 3, right wing, got it! 17-15, last 2 seconds. Not in time as Wolfkale got into the front court and launched a 3 from the right wing, but it was going to be too late. And the Lions use a couple of threes late from guard Will Morrow, and they lead it after 1. 17-15. Leo over Homestead. It's high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sport-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
DC Hendricks, the Capital, back in the ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM studios. Magical as always with the buttons. I am Brett Rump, courtside at Homestead High School. After 1, Leo leads it over Homestead 17-15. Bounce pass, low post. They send it to Dylan Barrow, and he's bumped from behind. The second foul on Homestead's Eric Martin. That's team foul number 4 on the Spartans, out of bounds for Leo under their basket, with the Lions leading at 17-15, just underway second quarter, and they get the ball into Barrow, and before he gets the shot up, he is fouled, and Martin has come off the bench, and in about a minute and a half of play, he's picked up 3 fouls and will get the return from whence he came. Right next to Chris Johnson on the Homestead Spartans bench, just to our left. Coming in, it's going to be Chase Neiswanger for the Homestead Spartans. Leo the ball on the inbounds play. Davison open. Corner 3, didn't get it, and the long rebound to Homestead's Jack Ferguson. Long outlet midcourt to Taj Curry. Throws in the corner to Wolfkale. Back up on the wing, Durnell. Throws between the circles to Neiswanger. On the left wing, Ferguson. Baseline, Durnell posting. A turn toward the baseline and a jump hook with the left hand. What a good move by Brandon Durnell on the low block. And it's tied up 17 apiece. Hard drive, Klopfenstein. He put it up with the left hand on the runner. Didn't get it. And the rebound out of bounds off of Leo. Homestead gets it back, tied up 17 all with 7:17 on the clock in the second quarter. Curry to the top of the key, steps back between the circles, surveys, and then throws to his right to Jacob Wolfkale. Wolfkale will take it on the bounce, top of the key, nobody guarding him. 3 and back iron, no. Rebound to Max Dove of the Leo Lions. He'll outlet to Davison, right side of the court. He brings it front court. Then throws up top to Klopfenstein. Back in the right wing to Davison. Enters the post to Barrow. He'll throw across the lane to Dove. Count the bucket. and one for Max Dove of Leo. The double came on Barrow. He knew it was coming. Unselfish play to hit Dove, the driver, on the other side of the lane. And now the big guy, Max Dove, 6'5". Got to go at least 225, 230. And he misses on the foul shot badly. 19-17, Leo lead by 2 points. A minute 15 into the second quarter. Ferguson drives, dishes down low. Durnell reverses and hits the layup. 19 all. Long three, Davison. He missed it. Rebound tip goes to Kloppenstein. His follow blocked by Curry, and a save under the basket. Durnell gives it to Niswanger, and then he threw it away. In the front court, stolen by Leo's Davison. Top of the key, he'll pull up and shoot and miss a three. Lions shooting poorly. If they were hitting threes, they'd be up big in this one. Here's a drive in the lane. Ferguson gives off to Durnell. Up on the wing to Niswanger. The left-hander fires a three. Long rebound goes out to Leo. And Davison has it on the run. In the front court, works through traffic, and then flips top of the key to Barrow. He had trouble handling it, got it back. Dribbles to the elbow, bounces it outside to Morrow, back to Barrow, and he traveled in the low block. Turnover on the Leo Lions with 5:54 remaining second quarter. 19-19 the tie, and coming in for Homestead is Ivory Wilson. Somebody we haven't seen a lot of time on the court as we followed Homestead this year. Wilson is a junior. He's 5'8". Plays the guard position. He replaced Niswanger in the lineup. Homestead works it around the perimeter. We're tied 19 all. Curry at the foul line. Steps back out top of the key. Throws left wing to Jacob Wolfkale. Bounce pass baseline to Ferguson. A turnaround jumper. Good for Ferguson from 15 feet. 21-19. Ferguson with 4 points. Homestead a 2-point lead. Barrow working the post. Gives to a cutter. Kloppenstein. He'll drop it down to Max Dove, and Dove lays it in while getting fouled. Good ball movement that time, and it all starts with the senior Dylan Barrow unselfishly hitting a cutter coming down the lane. Kloppenstein almost a touch pass when he got it in the middle of the lane down to the low left block to Max Dove, who scores, gets fouled. The foul is on Brandon Durnell, and now Max Dove a chance to finish three-point play. He was wild on the last free throw and back irons this one. Rebound to Homestead. 21 apiece. Here comes Curry down the lane. Teardrop, whistle, count it, and a foul on Leo. Taj Curry attacking. One-on-one all the way to the basket. Curry has 8 points. The foul is on Craig Kloppenstein of Leo. The 6'2 senior picks up his first and the second on the Lions. The free throw rolls in for Curry. 24-21, Homestead a 3-point advantage. Leo front court. It's Barrow, low block, throws in the corner where Morrow is open. Three, rims in and out, no good. Homestead's Brandon Durnell pulls down the board. In the backcourt, it gets to Ferguson, who takes it to the foul line, pulls up, shoots, and hits a 15-footer. Jack Ferguson with 6 points. 26-21. Spartans now a 5-point advantage. Kloppenstein, muscular 6'2 guard, gives to Barrow, skips it far corner to Morrow. He'll drive into the lane and then dump it down low. Barrow will lay it in. Good attack on the drive by Morrow, drawing the defense. Barrow, the man open underneath. 26-23. Barrow with 4 points for the Lions. Homestead in the front court. Here's Wilson, top of the key, throws out on the wing where Ferguson's open. Three ball good. Jack Ferguson from distance. 29-23. Ferguson with 9. Front court, Kloppenstein just right at the top of the key. Far right corner to Morrow. Dribbles in toward the lane. Shot fake, and then drops it underneath to Barrow. Barrow double covered, finds Dove, hanging out on the opposite block, and Dove lays it in. 29-25. Spartans lead it by 4. 3:45 left before halftime, and the Homestead Spartans have the basketball in the front court. Durnell pick and pop over on the right wing, won't shoot it. Gives it the top of the key to Wolfkale. Steps inside the arc, and the 17-footer is good by Jacob Wolfkale. He's got 4. The lead is 6. 31-25. 3.5 to play before the break. Kloffenstein, top of the key. Dribbles through the legs. Takes it to the foul line. Throws to his left, where it's Reed Herron. Herron throws a far corner to Kloffenstein. On the wing, Barrow pops out. He's guarded man-to-man by Taj Curry. Now Kloffenstein, he will attack hard right down the lane, and a charging foul called on Craig Kloffenstein. Kloffenstein, very muscular build, very athletic. He's a senior, 6'2", and that time he had one thing in mind, and that was getting to the rack, and he went right through Brandon Durnell to try to do it. The foul on Kloffenstein is number 2 and the third on the team with 3:08 remaining in our first half. The Homestead Spartans leading it over the Leo Lions 31-25, and Homestead has the basketball. Wolfkale will run the point, taking it toward the left side of the court, and then popping out top of the key. Durnell, jumper, no, and the rebound to Barrow of Leo. Lions down 6, have the basketball. Front court, Davison. Right side, high half court. Davidson throws back to the basket. Barrow 15 feet out, cross courts it in the corner. A drive into the lane by Stanton Hammy, and here comes Homestead, and it's Ferguson all the way down the lane to the bucket. Good for Jack Ferguson. Defense never stopped the guy with the ball, and Ferguson goes into double figures with 11. Stanton Haney is entered for the Leo Lions. 5'9" guard, senior. Has the pumpkin in his hand, throws left side to Herron. Barrow pops out. Now it's back to Haney, to Herron, playing catch on the perimeter. Homestead sagging off the outside guards for Leo, and what we've seen from Leo in the past is they had a multitude of three-point shooters. Not so tonight, struggling from beyond the arc. A couple of Morrow threes have kept him in it. Low post move by Barrow. He missed the turning jump hook, but an offensive rebound by Max Dove, and on the follow, he gets hammered, and Dove will go to the free throw line where he's put up a couple of rough free throws, try to settle down and see if he can convert here with his team trailing by 8 points. 33-25, 2:03 left before the intermission. Good, nothing but net. Get enough practice, you start to get it down. Max Dove now has double figures. Second one's on the way, and that's back iron. But the long rebound taken in the lane by Herron of Leo. A reset. Posting, right block. Barrow draws a defense, bounces it down to Dove, and Dove lays it in. That's about the third or fourth time that they've used that same move. Chris Johnson's going to have to make a halftime adjustment. 33-28, 1:46 clock run, second quarter. Ivory Wilson from the right angle, dribble into the lane, send it outside to Wolfkale. Steps up to the left elbow, jumper, rattles home and goes through. Counted for Jacob Wolfkale. 6 points here in the half, and it's Homestead leading by 7, 35-28. Down low, Dove will work against Durnell, turns into the lane with a right-handed jump hook, no good. Rebound Curry, he fell down. Maintained control to Durnell, and Durnell gives it back court to Jack Ferguson. Spartans ball leading by 7 points, 1:10 on the clock. Wolfkale. Durnell back to Wolfkale. Steps up to the right elbow. Missed it. Rebound to Dove of Leo. He'll hand it off to Barrow backcourt. Barrow cross courts it to Haney. Haney gets in the front court. Throws in the corner where Davison will launch. 3-ball no. Rebound Haney. And Davison up top. Another look. Didn't get that one. Rebound in the lane goes to Barrow. And his follow is good. All over the glass for the Lions, 35-30. Front court comes Homestead. Jacob Wolfkale, the senior guard, steps all the way out to the timeline, turns around, looks at Coach Chris Johnson as the clock goes under 30 seconds. Homestead will spread things out, play down to the last shot. They lead at 35-30 here on their home floor. Now 18 seconds. Clock continues to run as Wolfkale continues to bounce the ball on the Spartans logo. Down to 10. Now Wolfkale between the rings. Get a high screen from Durnell. Pop in the corner to Wilson. He'll try a three. No good. Long rebound. Swatted out of bounds by Dylan Barrow, far sideline. Homestead in the front court will get another chance with 1.5 seconds Substitution comes in. Parker Mangus will come in to try to see if they can set up a final shot with 1.5 ticks to work with. The throw in the corner. Ferguson got the shot off, and he puts up an air ball in the half. Tight game here in the first half. The Homestead Spartans leading it over the Leo Lions 35-30. With it being halftime here at Homestead, we'll take a break, and you are listening to high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
It's that time of year again, folks. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care is here to keep you and your family safe on the road. Another ferocious winter is upon us. Make sure your vehicle is prepared. From tires to brakes, alignments, engine diagnostics, oil changes, and more, they continue to provide exceptional service for your car or truck. Be prepared this season with McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care. Visit one of our 3 locations or online at McMahonTires.com and experience the McMahon difference. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care, a name you can trust, a company who cares since 1969.
Before or after the game or anytime, Pizza Hut invites you to come in and enjoy a large, hot-from-the-oven pizza with your choice of crust and toppings beginning at $11. Or have you tried Pizza Hut's award-winning Wing Street Wings? Available in 3 styles and 8 great flavors from mild to hot, Wing Street Wings are crowd pleasers. Want exclusive deals and savings? Become a Hut lover by signing up at PizzaHut.com. With dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, order America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings at Pizza Hut. The perfect post-game destination is your convenient hometown Pizza Hut.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Welcome back to Homestead High School Monday night. High school basketball, a rarity in this area. I am Brett Rump, joined by D.C. Hendricks, our studio engineer tonight for high school basketball. First half, poor shooting from the perimeter. The Monday shooting eye must have shown up for these two teams as Homestead hits just 2 of 11 from distance, 18.2%. And Leo just 3 of 16 for 18.8%. Overall, Homestead hitting 53.3% from the field, while Leo at 41.9%. Leo's hit 13 of 31, Homestead 16 of 30. We've had 5 lead changes, and the score's been tied 5 times. A close half until Homestead opened up an 8-point lead at 33-25. Here at halftime, it's 35-30. Homestead over the Leo Lions. Leo led after the first quarter break, 17-15, and Homestead outscored Leo 20-13 in quarter number 2. Rebounding even, 17 apiece. For Leo, they did get 8 offensive rebounds, while Homestead got just 4. 13 of the Spartans' rebounds come at the defensive end. For Leo, they turned it over 6 times, while Homestead turned it over only 3 times in the first half. Homestead had 6 assists on their 16 made baskets, led by the 2 assists of Jacob Wolfkale, while the Leo Lions ended up 9 assists on 13 made baskets, and Dylan Barrow, their big man down low, has 4 of them. Primarily the same play. They feed him in the low block. He draws the double team and then bounces it or tosses it across the lane to the opposite block, where Max Dove, a 6'5" post, is waiting, and Dove has turned that into a 13-point first half, 6 of 7 from the field. He has struggled at the free throw line, hitting just 1 of 4, but he adds 3 rebounds to his 13 points here in the first half. For Dylan Barrow, he ends up with 6 points in the half on 3 of 6 shooting from the field. He missed a 3-point try, but he's got 6 points, 6 rebounds here at the break to go with his 4 assists. Other scoring here in the first half. You had 1 point, or rather 3 points from Reed Heron. Hit a 3-ball on the first possession of the game and then missed his next 4. He's 1 for 5, all of them from distance, and he has 3 points at halftime. 2 points scored by Jeremy Davison on 1 of 7 shooting. 0 for 6 when he gets behind the arc. And they also got 6 points in the first half from Will Morrow, who hit hit a couple of 3 balls on 4 attempts for his 6 points. For the Homestead Spartans, they're led in scoring by the double-figure half of Jack Ferguson. He hit 5 of 9 from the field, 1 of 4 from distance, and he has 11 points with 7 rebounds. Good rebounding half for Ferguson. Other scoring for Homestead came from Jacob Wolfgale with 6. Brandon Durnell with 6. 3 from Parker Mangus. And Taj Curry had 9. Curry did his 9 points on 4 of 5 from the field. Everything from inside the arc. And he hit 1 of 1 at the free throw line. A couple of rebounds for Curry to go along with his 9 points. Again, Homestead 17 rebounds, Leo 17, and turnovers. Leo with 6, Homestead with just 3 in the first half. Coming up Friday night, we will be at Carroll High School for the Snyder Panthers and the Carroll Chargers SAC girls-boys basketball doubleheader. It'll start with 6 o'clock with the girls game between the Carroll Chargers and the Snyder Lady Panthers, and then right after, boys basketball action. And Marty Beasley's Carroll Chargers will host John Tudor's Snyder Panthers. Snyder, a team that needs to get a win in the SAC. Carroll trying to stay perfect and on top of the SAC race with Homestead. Homestead got a huge road win last week at Northside after beating Snyder here on their home floor by a point a week ago Friday. Homestead's 8-4 in the season, but they're finding wins in the SAC. As you look at the SAC race, and you've got the 2 new invitees into the conference, Homestead and Carroll, both sitting unbeaten. And they will play each other the final SAC game in the regular season. So Leo trails Homestead here at halftime, 35-30. And we will take a break. When we come back, we're going to get all ready for third quarter action of Monday night high school basketball. This is the high school basketball Monday night game of the week on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments. With 14 conveniently located clinics, go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sport-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
It's that time of year again, folks. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care is here to keep you and your family safe on the road. Another ferocious winter is upon us. Make sure your vehicle is prepared. From tires to brakes, alignments, engine diagnostics, oil changes, and more, they continue to provide exceptional service for your car or truck. Be prepared this season with McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care. Visit one of our 3 locations or online at McMahonTires.com and experience the McMahon difference. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care, a name you can trust, a company who cares since 1969.
Before or after the game or anytime, Pizza Hut invites you to come in and enjoy a large hot-from-the-oven pizza with your choice of crust and toppings beginning at $11. Or have you tried Pizza Hut's award-winning Wing Street Wings? Available in 3 styles and 8 great flavors from mild to hot, Wing Street Wings are crowd pleasers. Want exclusive deals and savings? Become a Hut lover by signing up at PizzaHut.com. With dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, order America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings at Pizza Hut. The perfect post-game destination is your convenient hometown Pizza Hut.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Tonight we're at Homestead High School. I am Brett Rump along with AC Hendricks, our studio producer. Halftime, and the Homestead Spartans lead it over the Leo Lions 35-30. I want to thank Homestead for their hospitality, including Superintendent Dr. Phil Downs, the Principal Park Ginder, Athletic Director Joe Updegrove, and of course, Coach and Assistant Athletic Director here at Homestead, Chris Johnson. It'll be Homestead's basketball to start our third quarter with the Spartans leading 35-30. The Spartans will go right to left. Inbounding, Wolf Kale sends it in the backcourt to Taj Curry. Right down the middle of the floor. Curry on the dribble to the left. Takes off for the baseline. Circles to the corner. And on the wing, it's Mangus up top to Wolf Kale. Foul line, Durnell. Left wing, it's Curry. He feeds down low to Durnell. And as he goes up, he's hammered. And Brandon Durnell will go to the free throw line. It's a Leo foul called on Max Dove. Dove, the 6'5 senior, committing his second personal foul. First foul call here in the second half, and Brandon Durnell to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Good on the first. Durnell, a big game against Northside Friday night, leading Homestead to the win over the Redskins on the road. Second free throws in and out, no good. And the rebound taken by Leo. 36-30. 6-point advantage for the Homestead Spartans. They put some full court pressure. Almost stolen at midcourt, but Dove gives it off to Davison. Davison down low. Barrow puts it up from underneath and scores over Taj Curry. Barrow, too much of a size advantage if he gets the ball right under the basket. He did there, and it's 36-32. Now Homestead front court. Top of the key, Mangus. Right side to Curry. Curry puts it top of the key to Wolfkale. Left all alone. He'll shoot a three and miss it. Rebound tipped by Durnell. Goes to Wolfkale. Cross court. Curry drive and off glass. Counted for Taj Curry. 38-32. 6-point advantage. Curry double figures now with 11. Front court for the Leo Lions. On the dribble is Moreau. Posting Barrow, but he had to come out 15 feet back to the basket to get it. Now it's rotated around the perimeter, far corner. It goes to Heron. Near right side, isolation. Barrow turns toward the baseline, puts it up, missed it. Rebound, a whistle, and there's a foul. It's on Homestead. And it's called on Parker Mangus. That's number 3 on Homestead's Parker Mangus. 6:31 remains third quarter. Leo to inbound, trailing by 6. Heron on the wing to Barrow. He's 23 feet out, so he'll send between the rings up top to Jeremy Davison. Davison on the bounce, drifts to the left, throws left corner to Morrow, back up to Davison. He waves Morrow through and will dribble to the left angle. Now they're trying to isolate a two-man game and get it to Barrow post. He works against Curry, turns in the lane, little jump hook, good for Dylan Barrow. Clearly an adjustment for Kerry Cogdell, trying to get isolation for the big man down low, take advantage of the size advantage that he has. And Wolfkale steps inside the arc and hits from 15. They're leaving him alone. Nobody guarding Wolfkale as they double down under the basket. He made him pay that time, and it's 40-34. Now Leo in the front court. Barrow, top of the key. Shot fake Davison. A floating teardrop is good for Davison from about 13 feet. Jeremy Davison, the sophomore, has 4 points, 40-36. It's a 4-point advantage for Homestead. Durnell for the Spartans turns toward the baseline. A little right-handed jump hook, no good. Dylan Barrow, the rebound for the Lions. They got a chance to close it to a one-possession game. Morrow across the timeline. Crosses over, trying to get a high screen at the top of the key. Morrow takes it to the right wing, guarded and hounded by Jacob Wolfkale. Heron, left side to Davison. From the center of the court, Heron on the right wing, feeds the post. Barrow goes to work again. A turn in the lane, left-handed jump hook is off the mark, and Taj Curry will grab the rebound. Take it himself, coast to coast, force it in the lane, and a charge called on Taj Curry. Charging foul will give it to the Leo Lions. Curry's first foul of the game. It's the second on Homestead here in the half with 4:47 remaining third quarter. 40-36. Spartans with the advantage over the Lions. Leo the ball. Moreau again. They will make sure to feed the post regularly and often, and that time Barrow spins and puts it off glass against Taj Curry. Barrow could have a huge second half if that's the Lions' strategy here in our third and fourth quarters. Down low, Durnell got fouled on the block. Didn't get the shot up. Durnell wanted to get the bucket. The foul is on Leo's Max Dove. And Dove will pick up his third. Second called against the Lions here in the half. A 2-point game, 40-38. Dove has to sit down with 3 fouls. And into the game for the Lions, Alex Welsh, a 6'2 junior. Inbound Homestead on the wing, Ferguson toward the corner, almost a throwaway, but Mangus keeps it in play and throws up top to Ferguson. Ferguson guarded by Moreau, dribbles to the center of the floor, and then on a pick and pop, it's a moving screen called on Brandon Durnell. Foul 2 on Durnell. Foul 3 on Homestead here in the half. 4:08 remains, third quarter. Leo a chance to tie or take the lead. Moreau to the basket, all the way off glass. No. Barrow a tip. He didn't get it, and the rebound, the 8th of the game, goes to Homestead's Jack Ferguson. Ferguson, a pull-up from the top of the key. 3-ball. Count it for Ferguson. Big bucket for the Spartans, 43-38. 3:45 left, third quarter. Here's Davison, crossover to the basket, puts it up, didn't get it, rebound tipped, and it's Ferguson, another board. Here comes Ferguson on the dribble, down the lane, and a steal, but a whistle. Heron picked the ball away, but he might have caught some arm. And the foul actually on Moreau. Will Moreau, the junior guard, gets the foul, his first, team's third. With 3:35 remaining third quarter, 43-38 Spartans and Homestead inbounds. Front court, it goes to Mangus. Outside, right angle, Durnell hands to Wolfgale. Wolfgale bounces at Durnell. He was trying to post up on Dylan Barrow, and Barrow reached around the shoulder to knock that post entry away, but a whistle and a foul on Leo's big man, Dylan Barrow. That's his first. Now the fourth on the Lions here in the second half with 3:27 on the clock. We're in the third quarter, 43-38. Homestead the lead. Spartans inbound. Curry, top of the key. Ran into his own man, throws left wing to Wolfgale, dribbles to the elbow, and buries a 15-footer. Jacob Wolfgale goes double figures with 10. 3:13, clock runs third quarter, 45-38. 7-point advantage for the Spartans. Moreau down to the lane and scoops it underneath a couple of Spartans' arms. It goes off the glass and good for Will Moreau. 45-40. Moreau with 8 points and a steal on the wing. To the basket, layup, good. Counted for Alex Welsh, his first bucket off the bench. Didn't play until the second half. He's closed the gap to 3, 45-42. Curry. All the way in the corner, Durnell. He'll drive, get past Barrow, and as Durnell goes up, Dylan Barrow fouls him on the wrist. And that's the second foul on Dylan Barrow. 5th on the team, and to the line, Brandon Durnell to shoot a pair. On the season, 73% at the free throw line for Durnell. Good, nothing but net on the first. And that gives Homestead the 4-point lead, 46-42. Durnell's 8th point. The 6'6 junior flips it with the right hand. Got nothing but net on that one. And it's 47-42. Last 2.5 minutes of the third quarter. Leo the basketball. Moreau splits the circles. Dribbles to the right. Popping out on the right wing is Barrow. He spins, lost his balance, kicked it all the way across the court to Davison. In the corner, it goes to Stanton Haney, who fires a 3 and missed it. Rebound Homestead on the run. Taj Curry underneath. Puts it up with the left hand, and no. Rebound tipped, and Haney comes down and tripped over his own man. The ball goes free to Jacob Wolfgale, who puts it in. 49-42, 7-point advantage for Homestead. Long three ball, good for Morrow. That one might have come from 28 feet. Long way downtown, halfway to Roanoke for Will Morrow, the 5'9 junior guard. Closes the gap to 4, 49-45. Now Homestead front court. Taj Curry left wing, gets a screen, takes it to the elbow, pulls up, shoots it, got it. Taj Curry the bucket. 51-45, 6-point advantage for the Spartans. Last minute and a half, third quarter. A quick moving quarter. Barrow will try a three. Back iron, no. Rebound Ferguson of Homestead. He's now got 10 boards. 51-45, baseline drive. Wolfgale circles all the way out the other side into the lane. Short jumper, no. And in the middle of the lane, right in front of the basket, Dylan Barrow, the rebound for Leo. Outlets to Will Morrow. Top of the key, Morrow flips to the right sideline to Stanton Haney. Haney lobs down low. Barrow has it. Back up top, Davison. His three. Back iron, no. And Taj Curry aboard for the Homestead Spartans. Long lead pass on the bounce. Durnell drives, reverses, and it's the layup. Athletic move, Brandon Durnell. It's an 8-point advantage, matching Homestead's biggest of the game. 53-45, 35 seconds, and a bump near the top of the key will be a foul on Homestead's Jacob Wolfgale. His first, team's fourth here in the second half, 34.3 seconds on the clock. We're in the third quarter, and Homestead leads at 53-45. Leo, gray uniforms, purple letters, numbers, white trim. Morrow up top. Homestead goes into his own trap. Leo bounces the ball around, as Coach Kaufman at IPFW says, keeping it happy, just bouncing the pass around, trying to find holes in the zone or trying to hold it for the last shot. They're down 8. 53-45, spread out on the half court. Haney throws near sideline to Morrow, the clock to 7. Down to 6, down to 5. Morrow still 30 feet out to the right wing. Shot fake, and he'll force a three. It's off glass, no, as the horn sounds. Leo does not get a good shot, holding for the last 35 seconds of the third quarter. 53-45 as we head to the fourth. Spartans over the Lions. It's high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
It's that time of year again, folks. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care is here to keep you and your family safe on the road. Another ferocious winter is upon us. Make sure your vehicle is prepared. From tires to brakes, alignments, engine diagnostics, oil changes, and more, they continue to provide exceptional service for your car or truck. Be prepared this season with McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care. Visit one of our 3 locations or online at McMahonTires.com and experience the McMahon difference. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care, a name you can trust, a company who cares since 1969.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments. With 14 conveniently located clinics, go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Don't forget to join me every weekday, 4 to 6, the Sports Rush with local sports talk. We'll be back tomorrow with another afternoon of local sports every day on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM. Back to action here in the fourth quarter. Homestead has a 53-45 advantage as we head to our final 8 minutes. Leo the ball. Barrow down low. Turnaround jumper about 8 feet out. Good for Dylan Barrow. He's got 14 and the lead cut to 6. Homestead has the lead and the basketball. 53-47. Curry down the lane. Kick out. Nobody home. Curry wanted to drive into the lane and then kick it out to Shooter, but he misfired trying to find Jacob Wolfgale on that far sideline as Wolfgale had drifted down toward the corner. Turnover on the Spartans. Now Leo down by 6 with 7:17 left. And a bad pass. Stolen. Ferguson, one-on-one to the basket. Layup good for Jack Ferguson. He's got 16. And the lead back to 8, 55-47. Can't turn it over high on your half court because it leads to an easy transition layup at the other end. Now Leo with the ball. Barrow spins in the lane, throws far corner. Haney, extra pass up on the wing to Heron. He misses the jumper. Rebound Homestead. Could have their biggest lead. Right now they've matched it at 8. Ferguson to the basket. Layup, and he lost it off the iron. No good. Boy, Ferguson was right there with the left-handed layup, but it just rolled out. 6.5 to play. Leo front court. Heron wide open. 3. No. Now 1 for 7 long range for Reed Heron. Correction, 1 for 8. Front court, Homestead. 8-point advantage. Wolfkale, long pass across the court. Low baseline, Ferguson. Backs in, then kicks it back up on the left wing to Wolfkale. He'll drive. Baseline, it's a 15-footer. Good for Brandon Durnell. 10-point advantage and a timeout. Kerry Cogdell of the Leo Lions. Biggest lead of the night for Homestead comes with 6:06 remaining. 57-47. We'll be back. It is high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments with 14 conveniently located clinics. Go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
Now back to high school basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Coming up tomorrow, 6 to 7, it's the IPFW Coaches Show, live from Applebee's. I'll be your host, along with IPFW men's basketball coach John Kaufman. Also, the Sports Rush goes on the road tomorrow from 4 to 6. We'll be at Applebee's in North Clinton. Stop by, say hi, and it could be your chance to win Indiana Pacers tickets. Back to action here at Homestead. Spartans lead 57-47, under 6 minutes left. Barrow turns, shoots, and didn't get it. And Jack Ferguson, another rebound. A double-double for Homestead's Jack Ferguson. Skip pass, left wing to Mangus. Top of the key, Durnell. Popping out is Wolfkale. He's just right of the circle, so he sends up top to Durnell. Left wing to Ferguson. Lob down low over the defense. Passed outside to Wolfkale. Back baseline to Durnell. Another short jumper. Durnell missed. And the rebound goes through the hands of 2 Spartans and to Leo's Max Dove. And then a big collision at midcourt. A collision at midcourt, and the officials are going to talk, and they decide it's a travel against Leo. One official was looking at calling a foul. The other official, Justin Shippey, stepped in and overruled and called it a travel against the Leo Lions. So Homestead gets the basketball with 5:24 remaining and a 57-47 lead over Leo. Front court for the Spartans. Wolfkale again, nobody guarding him on the perimeter. He could shoot it all day, but he won't. Parker Mangus has it, left of the circle, over on the left wing to Ferguson. Splitting the circles is Wolfkale, and he'll run the point, step outside, get a call from Chris Johnson, the Homestead coach, and go to work. Barrow guarding Wolfkale. Interesting matchup. Barrow at 6'8" on the roster. Wolfkale, 6-foot guard. Curry, top of the key, over on the right wing to Wolfkale. He'll come all the way up top. Now he's chased and guarded by Heron. Pass goes to Durnell. He had trouble handling it, but he gets it back. Gives it to Wolfkale, who drives, splits the defense, and lays it in. Jacob Wolfkale, a good finish at the rim. 59-47. 12-point lead is the biggest for Homestead. 4.5 left. Davison, left wing, guarded by Ferguson. The sophomore looking, and then Ferguson poked it away. Here comes Ferguson, one-on-one against Dove. To the basket. Count it. Ferguson having a game, and a timeout called with a 14-point Homestead advantage. Ferguson with 18 points, a double-double And a timeout with 4:17 remaining. Homestead leads it 61-47 over the Leo Lions. It's high school basketball on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sport-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Leo with the ball, stolen by Homestead. Now in the front court, Spartans with a 61-47 lead with the last 4 minutes. Wolfcale guarded on the perimeter by Leo's Alex Welsh. There's a drive and a teardrop floated up by Wolfcale. Counted for Jacob Wolfcale. 16 for Wolfcale, 18 for Ferguson. They've got 34 of Homestead's 63, and the Spartans up by 16 points. High post. Barrow backing in on Durnell. Turns, shoots, whistle, and he didn't get the bucket, but he'll go to the free throw line as Brandon Durnell picks up his third foul. Fifth foul called on Homestead here in the half, and Dylan Barrow steps to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Good on the first free throw. Substitutions, you've got Stanton Haney coming in for Leo. At the free throw line on the year, Barrow shoots at 63%. This is a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here at Homestead High School. With 3:28 remaining, 63-48 the score. Homestead and the Leo Lions. Well, Leo had closed to within 3. Trying to remember if that was 45-42. And then Homestead goes on a spurt and now has their biggest lead of the night. It was at 16. Now it's 15 as Barrow hit the first of his 2 free throws. Now he's back to the line as the teams come out of the timeout. Barrow, good. Got both free throws. 63-49. And now full court pressure. Wolfcale in the backcourt, being chased by Haney. Wolfcale in the crossover, gets into the front court, right down the middle of the court on the Homestead logo. Parker Mangus, pass to the wing, deflected. Curry has it. He keeps possession, and he looks for help, and there is no help except his coach, Chris Johnson, as he jumps up right in front of Curry near sideline and calls the timeout. And we'll take a break with 3:08 remaining. It's 63-49. Homestead over Leo. This is high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio, 1380 and 100.9 FM.
It's that time of year again, folks. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care is here to keep you and your family safe on the road. Another ferocious winter is upon us. Make sure your vehicle is prepared. From tires to brakes, alignments, engine diagnostics, oil changes, and more, they continue to provide exceptional service for your car or truck. Be prepared this season with McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care. Visit one of our 3 locations or online at McMahonTires.com and experience the McMahon difference. McMahon's Best One Tire and Auto Care, a name you can trust, a company who cares since 1969.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Homestead, an inbound play that got Curry flying down the lane. He made the catch and the layup at 65-49, and now a turnover for the Leo Lions with 2:51 remaining. Homestead appears to be on their way to the 9th win in 13 games. Leo came in 9-5. There's a pass to Curry in the lane, and he'll lay in another one. Curry was 17. Ferguson 18. Wolfcale 16. Balanced scoring at the top for the Homestead Spartans. And now Leo will take a timeout with 2:37 remaining. And this will be a full timeout, so we'll take a break with Homestead leading at 67-49 over the Leo Lions. This is high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Before or after the game or anytime, Pizza Hut invites you to come in and enjoy a large, hot-from-the-oven pizza with your choice of crust and toppings beginning at $11. Or have you tried Pizza Hut's award-winning Wing Street Wings? Available in 3 styles and 8 great flavors from mild to hot, Wing Street Wings are crowd pleasers. Want exclusive deals and savings? Become a Hut lover by signing up at pizzahut.com. With dine-in, carry-out, or delivery, order America's favorite pizza and award-winning Wing Street Wings at Pizza Hut. The perfect post-game destination is your convenient hometown Pizza Hut.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Denver Broncos, Carolina Panthers in Super Bowl 50, and all of the action can be heard on Super Bowl Sunday on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM. Here we've got action of Homestead Leo with 2.5 minutes left. Leo's basketball, an 18-point advantage for the Homestead Spartans. And a foul is called on Homestead. Jacob Wolfcale guilty of the foul. It'll put Will Moreau to the free throw line to shoot a pair. 67-49 the score. Homestead in front. Leo's Moreau good on the first of 2 free throws. 12 points now in the game for Moreau. Make it 13. He hits both free throws. Now the full court pressure. 67-51. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. Mangus to Curry. Curry gives it left side to Wolfcale, front court. Wolfcale down the lane, floats it, and didn't get it. Rebound tipped by Barrow, and a foul is going to be called, I believe, on Leo. No, it's going to be Brandon Durnell getting whistled for the foul. Nope, it's another 42. There's 2 of them out there. It's Dylan Barrow that gets called for the foul for Leo. Homestead inbounds. Under the basket, Mangus made the catch and lays it in. Parker Mangus from in close. He's got 5 points with 2:12 left. It's 69-51. Moreau up top to Barrow. Barrow dribbles to the right wing. Now backs in the lane, a kick out. Davison, left wing 3. Got one, finally. Davison buries it from 21 feet. And it's 69-54. Now the full court pressure for Leo. Taj Curry on the dribble into the front court. Out right sideline to Wolfcale. Corner to Curry. Drives, dishes in the lane, and a layup for Parker Mangus on the feed from Taj Curry. 71-54. 17-point advantage for the Spartans. Last minute and a half. Dylan Barrow for the Leo Lions. Backs in, looks under the basket, sends outside Davison. He'll try it again. This time he got air. Rebound Curry. Long lead pass Ferguson. Layup. Good. Perfect pass. And a nice catch and layup by Ferguson. He's got 20. And the lead is 19. 73-54. Moreau in the lane. Floats it up. Didn't get it. And on the rebound, a whistle and a foul. I believe Morrow just picked up the foul. No, it's a Homestead foul on Jack Ferguson. 7th foul on the Spartans here in the half, and wholesale substitutions. The bench cleared for Chris Johnson with a 19-point advantage and 1:07 left. Now we'll pull the roster out and start to figure out who all's out there for Homestead. Morrow going to the free throw line where he just made 2 moments ago. And for Homestead, you've got Sam Buck, 6'4" sophomore. Chase Niswanger is a 6'1" junior. Free throw good for Morrow. Logan Pauly, a sophomore, 5'10". You've got Ivory Wilson will play a guard. And I can't see the number of the other player out there, but I assume it's Grant Raber, the only other player on the roster, and it is Raber. So count both free throws for Morrow, and he'll sit down. Now both teams have cleared benches. 73-56, last minute 5. Niswonger, front court to Buck. Dribbles to the top of the key, outside Niswonger. Wilson, drive, kick in the corner. A 3-ball up for Raber, no good. Got his own rebound, and he goes into the lane, double pumps, got contact, and Raber will go to the free throw line to shoot a pair. The Leo foul on Alex Welsh. It's his first, team 7th. 51.6 ticks left in this one. Homestead up by 17, 73-56. Raber looks for his first point. Got it. Nothing but net. Raber, a sophomore guard, 5'11".
51 seconds to go.
And for Raber, first varsity point. Trying to make it 2. Got it. So Grant Raber with his first 2 points at the varsity level at 75-56, 46 seconds. Now Leo in the front court. Pass thrown into the lane by an unknown Lion, Reed Zimmerman, we believe. He's wearing 34. There's no 34 on the varsity roster that we were given. Stan Haney. There's a shot missed. Offensive rebound, Leo. Outside, Haney got a good look at a 3 from the left wing, and it bounced up off the iron and over the backboard and belongs to Homestead with 30.4 seconds left. 75-56, last half minute. Niswonger looks for somebody to get open. Buck does, and he got collared from behind. The foul will go on Alex Welsh of Leo. And it will put Homestead's Sam Buck, 6'4" sophomore, to the free throw line to shoot a 1-1. 8th team foul on Leo. Second one whistled against Welsh. The tall, thin Buck. Good. Sam Buck on the year scored a total of 11 points. Just got his 12th at the free throw line, and second one is no good. 20-point lead, 76-56. Leo front court, 26 seconds left. Haney between the rings, right side line. And it's a pull-up by what we believe is Zimmerman, and a foul. And the foul is on Homestead's Logan Pauly. Pauly's a 5'10" sophomore, picking up his first foul, 8th on the team. 19.6 ticks left. Zimmerman to the line, and it's up and no good. Rebound goes to Homestead. Raber on the board. Grant Raber gives backcourt to Niswonger. Now Ivory Wilson. He's going to drive. He's going to take it all the way to the basket. Layup good for Wilson. 22-point advantage, last 5 seconds. 78-56. Ball saved in the corner by Welsh. No, he stepped on the line in the corner, and a turnover on Leo with 1.2 seconds left. That'll do it. And the Homestead Spartans will just need to inbound. They do to Wilson and the horn. Final score here at Homestead High School. The Spartans pull away from the Leo Lions in the final 10 minutes. And Homestead wins it 78-56. We'll take a break. We'll come back here to Homestead and wrap this one up, give you some final numbers. It's high school basketball presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice in Northern Indiana. Just like filling a medication prescription from your doctor, you have the right to choose who provides your physical therapy. And IPT accepts all insurance coverage. IPT is open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. and offers same-day appointments. With 14 conveniently located clinics, go to IndianaPT.com to find the clinic near you. Contact Indiana Physical Therapy to start your therapy today. Celebrating 27 years in business, Indiana Physical Therapy is your choice for physical therapy. Call 260-209-2464 or visit IndianaPT.com.
When an injury knocks you out of the game, call Parkview Sports Medicine. Whether you're an aspiring pro or a recreational athlete, our team of orthopedic surgeons, physical therapists, and athletic trainers will provide you with rapid access to comprehensive care and sports-specific rehabilitation. Parkview Sports Medicine will get you back to the action quickly and safely because the game just isn't the same without you. Call Parkview Sports Medicine today at 260-266-4007 and make our team of expert physicians your dream team. We'll get you back in the game.
You're listening to High School Basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Final time here at Homestead High School, where the Homestead Spartans defeat the Leo Lions 78-56. Spartans led by the 20 points and 11 rebounds of Jack Ferguson, going for the double-double. Meanwhile, Jacob Wolfgale scored 16 points with 4 assists, and Taj Curry 17 points and a couple of assists with 5 boards, as Homestead had 4 players in double figures, including Brandon Durnell, who finished the night with 13 points. Meanwhile, for the Leo Lions, they had 3 players get into double figures, led by Dylan Barrow with 16 points. They got 15 from Will Morrow and 13 from Max Dove. Shooting on the night, the Leo Lions shoot 22 of 56, 39.3%, hitting only 5 of 27 from distance, 18.5%. For the Homestead Spartans, they connect on 61% from the field and 23% of their three-point shots, hitting 78% from the foul line, connecting on 7 of 9. Good shooting and limited turnovers, only 7 in the game for the Homestead Spartans, while Leo had 13. Homestead out-rebounded the Lions 32-28. Other scoring in the game includes for Leo, besides the 3 players in double figures. They got 7 points from Jeremy Davidson, 3 from Reed Herron, and 2 from Alex Welsh. Scoring for the Homestead Spartans, besides the 4 players in double figures, they got 7 from Parker Mangus, 2 from Grant Raber, 1 from Sam Buck on a split of a couple of free throws, and 2 points from Ivory Wilson on a layup late. That will do it. Score after 1 was 17-15 Leo. Homestead outscored Leo 20-13 in the second quarter and led 35-30 at halftime. Homestead expanded their lead to 8 points heading to the fourth quarter, outscoring Leo 18-15 in the third, and then Homestead dominated the fourth, outscoring Leo 25-11 to cruise to a 22-point win. 78-56 is our final. So for DC Hendricks, the Capital, back at the ESPN 1380 and 100.9 FM studios, I am Brett Rump. A reminder, coming up Friday night, our next high school basketball coverage comes from Carroll High School, as the Snyder Panthers will visit the Carroll Chargers in a girls-boys basketball doubleheader. Action starts at 6 o'clock. I'll be out there on the call, and then join myself with Dean Jackson for the Parkview Sports Medicine postgame show live at the Pizza Hut at Pine Valley up until 10:30. Again, our final score here at Homestead. The Homestead Spartans improved to 9-4 on the season, dropping the Leo Lions to 9-6 with a 78-56 win. I am Brett Rump, and this has been a special sports presentation of high school basketball, presented by Indiana Physical Therapy on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM.
Back to our regularly scheduled ESPN program on ESPN Radio 1380 and 100.9 FM, WKJG Fort Wayne.
Okay. That's very nice.